Hi guys, it's Dr. Fo here again, and thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. And today, like I said, I'm going to be sharing the process on how we were able to arrive at the Tedx branding, the Tedx that happened in Abia State, the Bank Road Tedx. And a lot of people will ask, where do inspiration come from? Some people, for them, inspiration comes from the kitchen, right? Some of them will say it comes from the ultimate house, the toilet. And some people will say that inspiration comes when they are watching the movie Extraction. I mean, scrap that. And so this is how it started. I got a call from a friend and I was happy for him. He got a license for TEDx on my Abia State. And I was like, okay, let's see how this goes. Started talking after a while. He told me, okay, he was going to let us do the branding and see how it goes. He called and we started thinking. I called two other of my friends to brainstorm. This is actually our process. We talked about it. So we started looking at number one thing we considered was the background on where exactly this is going to be happening. What exactly is the theme of the event? We took time to break it down like very well to understand exactly the direction we're going to. So it was about the Igbo culture. They're about to. It was tasking in the first part. So I had to draw the team's attention to the fact that there are a lot of things that values that Igbo people hold dear to heart. So we would like to start looking into that. So we started making list of elements. We made about up to 17 list of elements that Igbo people like to use. Things that are accrued to them. And those things, as much as they are elements, they also have values. They have the things they communicate. They have the things that it means to Igbo people. And that is where branding gets interesting. Because we are talking to people, we want to personalize, we want to make something feel as though you are talking to a particular person, like it's a one-on-one thing. When it comes to branding, it's you are talking to one person at a time. So we had to now look into that direction. We did a couple of research. We went to also, the second thing we did was to look at the history of TEDx and what exactly the conversations around TEDx means, and how we can incorporate all those meanings to the TEDx information that we have. Then we also considered their branding, which is number 3 things we did, and how they go and do all of that. So for many designers that will be looking in future to do collaborations with TEDx or brands, so please make sure you look into all this. You might not get or download the brand guide early, or they might not have to send it to you, but you have to look and seek for guided information about how other people use their brands. It's very important that you do that. Don't ignore other people's brand. So, and also companies or businesses that don't have a brand guide and you expect to collaborate with people in the future, it's also a time for you to start thinking of how to develop a brand guide for yourself. No matter how small your organization is, very soon you might be getting to that point and you might spend so much more. All right, so you have to get that done at the early stage of your business. Have a brand guide at the early stage of your business, so when it gets when it gets bigger, you don't have to come and spend so much more again in getting a brand guide for yourself. So we started creating an art piece from those elements. We have to vectorize it. I myself am Blaze and Tochi. Yeah. So we had to vectorize all of those elements and then put them together in an X. And we thought that we could use pattern to skip over it. There's a function in Illustrator where you can use patterns to get over some stuff, but this wasn't the case. So we have to place those elements carefully, one after the other. It took a while, took a couple of days for us to get the perfect mix of what we wanted, and there we have it. So keep watching, and if you have any question on how you can come up with brand ideas from information or traditional or cultural elements based on maybe a particular conversation or brand or a particular creative direction, hit us up and let's get the question answered.